Hey guys, it's Shy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a 100% drugstore makeup look. It's been a while since I've done a full face of drugstore and I just thought it was about time. I did pick up some new goodies that I'm really excited to play around with and then some favorites. So we are just gonna dive in. One of the first things I am going to do is use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus 3-in-1 Coconut Primer Water. This is one of my favorite primers of all time. So I really like to just give my skin a spritz of this. And I love the sprayer on this too. I just like to press it into the skin. And then after that, I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of a pore filler. So this is from Makeup Revolution. You can get this at Ulta or online. It is very, very cheap and affordable. This one is a really good pore blurring, so I like to really focus it in the T-zone and over the textures of my face, which have gotten actually so much better. I am using a new skincare product, and once I really get my final thoughts, I will of course do a dedicated video for you guys, but oh my god, so far so good. So I'm really excited about that. All right. This one, literally, I love this stuff so much. So for foundation today, I actually picked up a new shade that I haven't used before, but I think it's gonna match me a lot better with the current soft tan that I'm using. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus in Classic Beige. So the Photo Focus foundation is literally one of my favorites. It stays matte on me all day long, and it's one of the only foundations that actually does not make me break out. So I think this is gonna actually be a really good match. So if you're newer to my channel, I do not self-tan my face because I struggle with really bad acne. So I always make sure to match my foundation to my chest instead. And that's a really good best practice anyway. Especially going into summer days, if you wear SPF on your face, your body is obviously not going to match. And this is just a ginormous Real Techniques sponge that I am bouncing all over my face. And then get my hair out of my face so I can drag it down. Actually seems like a really good match for once. Yes, we might have found my perfect shade. It's a little tiny bit in person, seems a little bit more warm than my skin, but it's way better than the one I've been using. I've been using Buff Bisque for a minute now, and I always have to really warm that one up because it does have a little bit more of a neutral, yellowy undertone. And my skin does tend to pull a lot of rosier shades in it. So I'm excited. This looks really good. Oh yeah, much better shade match. Yay! I'm so excited. If you guys need a good drugstore foundation, I definitely recommend to try this out. Now it doesn't work for everybody because I recommended it to a couple of my really good friends recently and they didn't love it. But for me, I've used it so many times, I'm obsessed with it. So, I mean, for $5, I'd say try it out. And I would recommend to get it at either Ulta or CVS, somewhere that will take it back if you don't like it. That's one good thing about trying new product, guys. If you get them at certain places, they have a really good return policy and they're not gonna harass you about it. But this color, yes, I'm so excited. And just pouncing it in. I don't even need to pounce it anymore. It just feels good. Okay. So for concealer today, I am going to use my Maybelline Age Rewind. This is literally one of my favorite concealers. I use the shade Light to really brighten up my under eye. So going right in here. I like to go down the bridge of my nose, right here, here, and here. And this is just really gonna brighten the middle of my face and help it to all come forward and appear just, just a tidbit slimmer, just a tidbit. Let's go ahead and pounce this in. I'm literally so excited for the highlight that I picked up for today. That's literally what inspired this. So this is the Wet n Wild Hustle and Glow loose highlighter. I actually saw Casey Holmes' video and she used the I'm So Lit shade. For me, I am a gold queen, so I thought that would be perfect. The Hustle and Glow seemed like a really pretty gold one. So I cannot wait to cover myself in that. And one thing I really love about this concealer is it blends in so beautifully and so easily. And it's not like overly matte, so it never makes me have dry under eyes, and I really appreciate that about it. So I'm gonna be honest, the only thing that I don't have from the drugstore right now that I thought I did is an under eye powder. So if we're just gonna pretend that this is not Laura Mercier, okay? I thought I had my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder, and that one is so good. Apparently I'm out of it, so yeah. But we're gonna pretend, okay? Let's use our imaginations and pretend that this is the Maybelline Fit Me loose setting powder, because that one is so good. If you need a good loose setting powder, I would highly recommend the Maybelline one. I used to use it on my channel all the time, and then I forgot why I stopped, because I ran out. And then I just didn't repurchase. Crazy. I like to really just bounce it into my skin. I don't normally like bake per se. I like to really press it. I feel like it just sets it really nice, and pressing it into my skin gives it more of a blurred effect. And I would do the same thing if it was Maybelline. Especially the Maybelline one, actually. I feel like when I press it into my skin, I look like a porcelain doll because my skin looks fire, which is, of course, not reality. Now, to set the rest of my face, I am going to be using the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Micro Clear, and I'm also going to turn on my fan because I'm going to die. The Neutrogena Skin Clearing powder. I use the shade Soft Beige. This is literally my favorite pressed powder right now. I don't know like how I ever survived like life without it, but it has really good coverage on its own, I feel like, but it really sets the rest of my face so well. And I like don't have to touch up throughout the day normally, so like see how much more flawless my skin looks with this powder on? It's just so good. Boom. Now, contouring today, I am going to use my Wet n Wild bronzer in Sunset Striptease, and I just wanted to show you guys this shade next to my Cover FX shade that I use all the time. It's very similar. Cover FX is a tidbit more neutral, but this one is a really good contouring bronzing moment. So I'm going to use my mascara hack brush to go into it, and we're just going to start carving out our jawline. I really like these Wet n Wild bronzers, but even more so to start contouring with this shade. It just does what I need it to do. It's not quite as pigmented as my Cover FX, so I have to build it up a little bit more, but it's a really good shade for contouring, like see? And then I'm going to use, this is the AOA Studios E110 brush. You can get these from Shop Miss A. They are my favorite freaking brushes. I like how I looked at this like it was a mirror. Okay, I'm gonna use my mirror in my little Physicians Formula powder palette. And I just like to take this on the side of my nose and underneath here to just cut off my nose a little bit and make it appear a little bit more straight. My profile looks like hella different from each side, so I feel like just taking a little bit really helps. And then I just like to pounce this all in. Just do a tidbit more right here. A tiny bit. And then repouncing. There we go. I'm not too concerned about right here because I'm going to wear my glasses today anyway. So now I'm going to bronze now that I have more of like a contour shade down. And I am going to bronze with the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula in Sunkissed. This one's just going to give my face more warmth all around. And this is just a Morphe angled brush. I always like to bring a little bit down right here because I just feel like that helps. This is such a good bronzer, and I'm so happy they finally released more shades. I hope they continue releasing more shades. And then taking my little sponge and going right underneath there so that we get that sharp contour line. And this is with no additional product. If you want, you can use your baking powder underneath to carve it out too. I don't have time for that. So now we are going to pause on the face and move on to brows. So I'm really excited to try this out too. So this is, I saw this at Target. This is Arches and Halos from Tony Acrux. This is a professional brow pencil. This one says it's a micro defining brow pencil in Mocha Blonde is the shade I got. I just didn't want to get the shade Blonde because I have the roots that we do, because when I do my hair I like to do blonde, but I like to keep that dark root. I don't know, it's just my vibe. But one end is a spoolie, so we're gonna give our brows a little bit of a brush. Oh my god, this summer is gonna kill me. Hold on, I need to move this fan closer to me. So much better. Oh my god, this room, my beauty room, has no air conditioning in it, so I just have this fan. That's all I have, and I was just like, it wasn't hitting me, and I literally was like, I'm gonna pass out. You guys are gonna watch me pass out on camera right now. So the other side is, of course, our pencil. So I'm gonna grab my little mirror from in here, and I'm gonna try just the way I normally do my brows by drawing a line underneath, and I like to flick it up. That is working beautifully. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay. Now this brow pencil, I want to be honest, was not the cheapest thing. It's probably the most expensive thing out of anything that I'm using right now. This is $12, but still a lot cheaper than, for example, an Anastasia Brow Wiz or something like that. So just really flicking it upward. And I am literally barely putting any pressure at all. Just little strokes because I want it more on the natural side today. That is so nice. Wow. Oh my god, I love that. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly do the other brow off camera and be right back. You guys, wow, this might actually be my new favorite brow pencil. Just gonna give them a quick little spoolie at the end now that I have everything through. I really like to go back through with this spoolie because I feel like this really just helps everything blend together so much nicer. I love the color of this. If you like a more taupey, like neutral brow for your blonde, I think you will love, love, love this. And again, there is a lighter blonde shade too. This is just, it's so good. So good. I am going to set it with my Kylie brow gel just because I didn't pick up a drugstore brow gel. If you guys actually know a good drugstore brow gel, will you let me know in the comment section, because I am looking for one, because I use my Kylie brow gel so much it's disturbing at this point, and I know I'm gonna run out of it soon, but if I can find a good drugstore dupe, I think that would be great. So let me know your guys' favorite drugstore brow gels, or if you even have drugstore brow gels that you like. I'm very, very curious. So I'm just gonna gently tap out my eyelids because I put foundation over them earlier to just have a base down. And we're gonna go in with this cute little eye quad from Wet n Wild. So I am going to, I think I'm just gonna leave my eyes a little bit more on the tacky side. And first I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with this color right here, which is like more of like a shimmery shade. It's really pretty though. So I am going to use this little guy. This is my Peaches and Cream PC07 brush. These are actually really affordable brushes as well that I really, really like. And of course my little mirror, because you know your girl's blind. All right, and then going right underneath here, and then taking it and then wipe it off your brush, and then we are gonna blend this. There we go. So now we have our highlighted brow bone, but it's not like overly crazy, especially because this is a pretty light shade for my skin, but I still want a really nice highlighted brow. There we go. So see, now we've got our brow looks just a little bit more raised there. Perfect. Now I am going to take this transition shade all over the lid going up, which I know is a little bit different for me, but we're gonna add that pink kind of lid shade on top, and I think it's gonna mix together really, really nicely. So to do that, I'm gonna use my Morphe E14 and just dip into that transition shade and just go all over the lid. Like, you could honestly just leave this on its own if you wanted a nice little matte moment. Yeah, get closer up. This is a really nice neutral shade. Just simple. I like simple sometimes. And then I am going to take, what is this? My BH Cosmetics, no, you know what, I want a smaller one. This one. This is my BH Cosmetics number 5, and I'm going to dip into the shade Marked Crease and just use this a little bit, obviously in the crease, to just deepen it slightly. It's a really nice palette. And I think this palette was like $4 or something. Let's see here. You know what? I might just leave it kind of more on the smoky side. I'm liking the way that this is all looking. See, it's just like, maybe we'll use the lid shade as like an inner corner moment, because I actually kind of really like the way that this is coming about. For under my eyes, I am going to use my PC22 from Peaches and Cream, and I'm going to use the crease color and just kind of get this right up against the lower lash line. And I'm using it like with a lighter hand, so it's not too smoky, because I don't really plan on using false lashes today. I just wanted to use mascara. That looks really cute. Let me swatch this lid shade though, because I know me and I'm probably gonna want to put it on. Do you see how that pretty that is? Oh my god. Okay. Maybe we'll add just a tiny bit. So I am going to use, let's see, this little pack brush that I have. Well, it's a lip brush from BH Cosmetics. It's a number 13. But I'm going to use this just like in the inner portion of the eye and drag it inward, so that we at least are going to have a little bit of light coming in right here. This really can help open up the eye too. See how it just looks a little bit more open, awake, all that good stuff. Which I need, because I have not been sleeping well. One of my good friends, we work together, she's actually my assistant manager. Yesterday she's like, "Shy, you look so tired." I was like, I am. I don't know what is going on. I think it's just the heat. My body is just like, I hate this, wants to wake up constantly. And I need my eyes to look more awake. See how that just kind of did a little something? Then I'm going to take the transition color on my finger and just kind of dab this through here so it just blends really nicely. Actually add a little bit more of this lid shade over here. I really like this palette. Wow. So just like a simple, cute eye look. Okay. For blush today, I am going to go in with my Milani. This is in Romantic Rose, and I'm going to use my giant Morphe blush brush. These Milani blushes have been my favorite for so long. They are just good. And this one is a really natural color, which is going to give you a little bit of a flush of color, but nothing too crazy. Now for mascara, I am going to first curl my lashes, and this is just my rose gold lash curler that I bought from Forever 21, and I love it. So giving them a good squeeze and going in with the best mascara ever. This is the Luminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. It is just so good. And I like to blink my lashes slightly when I apply it because it really helps the lashes be lifted as well and stay lifted throughout the day. I feel like that helps me so much. See, it's like this side compared to this side, it really lifts. And I always like to do little like back and forward motions on my lower lashes to make sure that they're all coated. Like this mascara is just so good. I have yet to find something else that I love as much as this mascara. I always go back to it no matter what. And then I don't know if they still do, but if you have a Costco card, my mom got me like a giant pack of them, and it came in like this cute little like thing. It almost looked like a little PR package. It was super cute. But they have them at Costco for like hella cheap. I think you get like 3 for the price of 1 or something. So that is amazing. Perfect. So now that we have the mascara on, I'm gonna turn my fan back on again. I cannot. How many more months till fall? I cannot. For highlight today, we are gonna go into this Wet n Wild highlight, and I'm just gonna dump some in the lid, and we are gonna use this little brush. This is the AOA Studios E130, and just taking a little bit, and let's start. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, this is so pretty. I get why Casey Holmes freaked out when she put this on her face. Like, do you see that? And there's no cast right here, just like, you're like, oh yeah, boom. Oh my god, I live. It's definitely hit the tip of the nose. Down the bridge of the nose, of course. Guys, this might be my new favorite highlight. You guys are gonna get sick of me using this in every single video. Oh my god, look how you can build it up. Oh my god. Yes! Okay. If you don't like a blinding highlight, you should probably not get this. But for those of you who are like me and like all the blinding metallic highlights in the world, you're gonna literally live and breathe over this. Look at that! Oh my god. And it blends into the skin like butter. Oh my god, I have to hit the inner corners with it. I have to. Okay. I'm gonna lick my brush because no one is using this brush but me. Inner corner, let's see, just a little touch. Yes. Oh my god. Wet n Wild, don't you dare ever get rid of this highlight. I will be repurchasing it until the day I die. Don't you dare. Oh my god. I'm so happy. Okay. We are gonna put this back in here, and like a little goes a long way. Like this is probably gonna last me the rest of the year. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay. For lips today, I am gonna take my L'Oreal Matte It Lip Liner. I almost said liquid lip, and I'm just like, nah. Okay. And line my lips. This is my favorite lip liner. It's almost kind of like a mauve-y tone. It's really neutral. I love it. And I like to color in pretty heavy in that. So now that we have that down, I am going to use a new lipstick that I picked up. This is Nude Lust from Maybelline. It just seemed like a really good neutral color. So I guess I probably don't need to, let's see. Oh yeah. That's a great lip combo. Oh, I love that. Oh my god. Obsessed. Okay, Now to finish it off, I am going to use my Wet n Wild setting spray. This has been my favorite setting spray forever from the drugstore. Like, if you guys have been with me for like a minute, you've seen this little bottle 1,000 times. I've probably gone through 1,000 of these. So just standing back and then just giving my face a little fanning. And then this is it for today's look. I literally am obsessed with everything. Like the new things that I tried today, I love. Like I love this brow pencil. I love that little eyeshadow quad. It's just like really cute, natural glowy looks. Look at it's just like, I don't know, if it's like I feel pretty in this makeup, so that's really, really cool. Anyways, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this little video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up, guys, and then I will see you next time. Bye!